Hi everyone, Lou here and welcome to another video. So in the last videos, we talked about how important feedback is for your game. Today, I want to show you something super useful, how to add social media links and an email button to your game so your players can reach out to you super easily. If your player wants to follow you on Instagram or just send you an email with feedback, you want to make it easy, just one click. So let's get started. First, I have a simple Unity scene here. You can see I've already added two buttons on my canvas. One button is for social, let's say Instagram, and one button is for sending me an email. You can call them whatever you want. The main thing is we want something that happens when the player clicks these buttons. Let's start with the social media button. Right click in the script folder, create a new script called Social Link Opener. Double click and open it up. This is a function that's called Open Instagram. The name Open Instagram is just an example. You can call it whatever you want, like Open Twitter, Open Discord, anything. This line makes a variable called URL and sets it to your Instagram profile link. You can simply go and copy your Instagram username and paste it here. This line tells the Unity to open the link in the user's default browser. It is a simple way to take players straight from your game to your social page. Okay, let's save everything and go back to Unity. I select panel and I give the script to the panel. Then I go and select social button, unclick, I hit the plus sign, I drag the panel, and then in the function list, I choose Open Instagram. Okay, now everything should work. I press play. Yeah, it opens on my Instagram page. Cool, everything is working. If you want your player to be able to click a button and have their email app open up with your mail, subject, and even some text already written, you use something called mail to. But there's a catch. If you put spaces or special characters in your email subject or message, sometimes it can break the link or look weird. That's why we have to use something called URL encoding. URL encoding just means changing spaces, line breaks, and special characters into codes that always work in a URL. Luckily, Unity gives us a function that does this automatically, so you never have to think about these codes yourself. Let's right-click in the script folder again, create a script called Send Email, and let's open it. This starts a private function called escape URL. It takes a piece of text, a string, and returns the encoded version so it can safely go inside a URL. www.escapeURLText is a Unity function that converts special characters in your text to URL codes. There's one little issue. Sometimes escape URL turns spaces into plus signs for older URLs. Most email apps want 20% instead. So, replace plus 20% changes any plus signs back to 20%, just to be safe. This ensures your email subject and body will always work everywhere. Public void send email creates a public function called send email. This creates a variable called email and gives it your email address as a value. You can change this to any email you want your players to contact. This creates a variable called subject and gives it the value hello from a friend after encoding it with the escape URL function. This means if you have spaces or special characters, they will be turned into codes so your email link always works. Same as above, but for the body of the email. You can write anything here. The \n makes a line break, so your email starts on a new line. Again, escape URL makes sure the message will work in the link. Now, this puts everything together into a mail to link. The $sign before the quotes means you can use curly braces to insert variables right into the string. This special format is understood by email apps, so they know where to send the email, what subject to use, and what body text to show. This tells Unity to open the link you just built. If you use a mail to link, Unity will ask the operating system to open the default email app with all the info you gave it. The user just needs to hit send. Everything is ready. Okay, let's save everything one last time and go back to Unity. Same as the other button, I drag the script and give it to the panel. Let's play and test it. Okay, it works. As you can see, we have the subject, we have the email address, and then we have the body. Perfect. Now your player can easily follow you or send feedback with just one click. This is small, but it really helps you connect with your community and get more feedback to make your game better. If you have any questions or want to see more Unity tips like this, just leave a comment or try out your new email button and message me directly. I'm Lou. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!